fingers to penetrate yourself through the opening of the condom. Flabbergasted.
You have to pay for the test.
No.
They penetrate, and you know, some are very strong, some are very big. And some of those undocumented just also working to do it. Yeah, because I think the child only have the right after 18 years. Welcome to GAM Television. Today we have the privilege again to get Juan from KKD Amsterdam. We are going to have a follow-up of the interview we had with him in June. Stay tuned. Well, Juan, welcome back. We are very happy you've been able to make time again for us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Go straight to the topic. The interview we had around June, we've showed it twice on GAM Television, I think even about 4 times already, because Salto also liked it, so they repeated also for us. And there has been a lot of reactions, positive, and some people also have something to say. The men are very happy with the tip of masturbating with the condom. And they think, yeah, it has really helped. So they are now liking it a bit more than before, which makes it very, very positive. And this interview has been very helpful. The women are also now asking, do you also have any tip for them? Is it a way, because most of them also don't like the condom?
I can understand that. I think that it depends on what type of condom the women are gonna use. Because if they're gonna use, if the man is wearing the condom, then they can, if they know if they are low starters, so you know when you get excited with sex, then your vagina will get moistened and then it is easier to penetrate. But if you know that you are a slow starter, that you need more time, that means that the man needs to put more effort in getting you at that point. And if you cannot wait, or the man cannot wait, you can use lubricant. You can use like Sensilube. It is a water-based lubricant that women can use to lubricate their vagina before getting penetrated.
And if the man don't have that patience to work on, because they are also saying that the condom doesn't feel really the same, and if there's something like the tip for the men that they can also do themselves, that they would like the condom more.
I don't think there is. The only thing they can do is to have communication with the sex partner about, if you know that you need more time to get to that point, ask your sex partner to take that time, do more on foreplay, invest more in being busy with each other, stimulating you, so that you can prepare yourself to get to that point. And if it is difficult, then you can try to use like lubricant, but still, if you are not ready, it's going to be painful and it doesn't feel comfortable to be penetrated, especially with a condom, because the texture is different than the penis.
So what you are saying is, if you are wet more, you feel the same like the condom is not on it. It will feel the same nicer.
Yeah. And that's why I think one of the things is it is a state of mind.
Yeah.
You need to get used. You know, it will feel different if you are used to have sex without a condom and suddenly you introduce the condom in the sex play, then you need to know that it will feel different at the beginning. But at a certain time when you are used to use the condom, then it will go over. If you're a woman and you're gonna use the female condom, then you can practice with the female condom in bringing it in and wearing it so that you know the feeling, how it feels. Because the first time is a little bit of a hassle to, you know, to squeeze the ring, to bring it in, and to have something in you and knowing how to receive the man when he wants to penetrate you.
So it means you can put the female condom on,
yes,
and maybe like if you use the vibrator.
You can use a vibrator or a dildo to simulate how a man penetrates you. Then you can get used to the feeling, how it is to, one, be in charge yourself as a female by using the female condom, and to penetrate yourself with a dildo or a vibrator if you have one. And then, or otherwise you can use your fingers to penetrate yourself through the opening of the condom to feel how it feels.
No, with the finger, we know it always feels. But the scary part of it is the penetrating, you know. Some are very strong, some are very big. And that's where they get scared that it can push. So I think the vibrator will play a very good role here.
Yeah, but at the same time, it comes to, even if you are wearing a female condom, it comes to how do you communicate to your partner so that he take it easy when he is penetrating you. If he is big or hard or whatever, it is about how do you communicate to each other. If you want somebody to be gentle with you during the beginning of the penetration, communicate that to your sex partner. You know what? I feel more comfortable if you take your time to penetrate me.
And when do you put the female condom on? Beginning or when you are ready for the man to penetrate? When you are wet, to be difficult to. It
depends on what kind of, I call it sex menu you have, you know, because it depends what you and your sex partner used to do to get to that point. I don't know if you use your hands or you have oral sex, you know, things like that. And if you're gonna have that, having the condom in from the start can be a little bit of a hassle. Yeah. So it's better to leave it out, and then when you're ready, you put it in and go on with your business.
Well, viewers, I think women will have a very good tip now with trying to practice to use the condom yourself. The female one will really help. We are still pleading if Juan will do something about the price that we can use it more to keep us safe. Yeah, there was the next question about they said you also said for the youth you can give both condom and they should also use the contraceptives.
Yes.
But they think the condom plays those two roles. So why the two?
It's better to use both of them. If you don't want to get pregnant, a condom can it can be broken. You know, sometimes when we have sex and we didn't put the condom good on, it can break, and then the risk to get pregnant is bigger. And so, if the condom break, you have the contraceptive to prevent you getting pregnant. And that's the reason. And that's why we call it double Dutch. Because then if the one miss, you have the other one backing you up.
Oh. I think that is very clear. The parents don't agree with you of putting the condom in the bathroom.
And the reason?
They think they are, it's tempting. Even, for the kid seeing it, maybe want to do something do something with it, even if he doesn't even have it in mind. Maybe you are suspecting, but maybe your suspicion is not right. So they want to know if you have any other way, if the kid is not being open and they still want to protect them without putting the condom there for them to be seeing it every day.
Let's break this down. I think that the problem isn't with the kids, and I don't think that the problem is being tempted. I think the problem is with the parents. I think that they don't want to deal with the fact that their child is sexually active. And by being reminded, by seeing the condom in the bedroom, for example,
Threatens them.
threatens them. So I think that the parents need to deal first with the feeling about it. And the best way, I think, is to be open with your child about when you're ready. And if you don't want to be confronted having condoms in your bedroom, talk with them openly about when you're sexually active. I would advise you to use the condom. So learn them to negotiate from the start about using the condom. Learn them from the start in when you're sexually active, how to prevent catching an STI or getting pregnant. You know? So it is about how do I communicate as a parent with my child, how open I am with my child, the better. At the same time, deal with the fact that your child will grow up and they will get sexual active. Maybe they will start at the age that you don't want them to start, and that has to do also with how much have you invested in the communication with them about when are you ready to have a sexual relationship. When do you think that you're ready to deal with a relationship? You know, I think that those are the things that parents need to deal first with it.
But the youth are not open because they are saying they are also scared of the reaction of the parents, and they also want to know if there is a place, if the KKD have an office somewhere that they can talk openly and feel that also what they are going to say is also
Anonymous?
Yeah.
I can understand their fear, but at the same time, at a certain point in their life, they will become parents too. And I think that at that point, they want their child to be open and to trust them. So I think that the youth need to find a way, and I know that by doing groups with the Ghanaian community a lot, I know that the youth have some difficulty in dealing with the norms and value from the Netherlands and dealing with the community or the Ghanaian community norms and value who are based in the homeland. And I think that parents and child need to find a way to talk about this.